The Montessori curriculum is child-centered, and the benefits are evident with children at all age levels. We were fortunate to have our children start at an early age in Montessori, and that is very fun for a parent to watch. The philosophy of Montessori education is to embrace the love of learning that is innate in all children, and to watch that bloom when the children are 2, 3, 4, and 5 is a wonderful thing. That does continue, and as you see the children grow older, that turns into a sense for the children of how they learn and a sense of self-direction. There is some flexibility in the Montessori program to allow children to learn things in the way they do best and to embrace some of the topics they like in their curriculum. What you'll find is that this gives the students a love of learning and a love of coming to school. It's a treat for me to walk into my son's middle school classroom and see 22 or 23 kids who are really happy to be there.
I remember walking in and thinking, wow, these kids are very unique. I mean, there's just, they stand out. And by that, I mean they each stand out. I think there's just this acceptance of the individual differences and a celebration of that. Every child should have the opportunity to succeed before they have that chance to fail. It's something that I would think every parent would want for their child.
So as a product of Montessori myself, what you learn there is how to work in a group, how to respect your own voice and how to respect the voice of others. So you can give your opinion without feeling bad that you're going to hurt someone, because everyone's opinion matters. And I think in a Montessori context, you learn to assert yourself, but in a non-threatening way. And I think that's vital to work as an adult. When you work in teams, in the business that I work in, there's no, I have to get ahead of someone else. We work in a team for a common goal.
Being involved helps create a very close-knit community here. There are parents who really go the extra mile and get involved a lot at school. And I think it benefits our family because you're being a role model for your children. You're showing them that being involved in something that's important to you, and obviously their school is important to us, is going to benefit our family in many ways. You know, we're showing them that service is important by, you know, serving the community and giving time to their school, and taking a leadership role is always great.
I have 3 children that have gone to Montessori schools. It's very heartwarming to myself and my husband. They've all come to us individually as they matured and became adults and thanked us for the exposure to the Montessori. One of the benefits, I could say, of the children, my children, growing up in a Montessori home, in a Montessori school, is that when they had their children, they also wanted them to experience the same, and so they have them at our school at this time at Turtle River. I have 2 granddaughters here, and that's the best, to watch them get the benefits that my children did. It's so important to me that another generation in our family is receiving the gifts that my own children received.
Because of the whole child approach of Montessori, where the children are learning how they learn, learning how they love learning, because of the focus on how you as a person relate to your community and the larger world, a child coming out of Montessori has over the years developed a strong sense of who they are, a sense of identity, a sense of how they make their own decisions, and they can stand firm with those. So I think you will see that children come prepared to deal with peer pressure and the other stresses that they may face in academic life. They also come from a very creative perspective. And as much as our society is moving toward technology, you'll see that communication is going to remain extremely important, and creativity is going to be even increasingly important. And the flexibility and the emphasis for children to develop their own projects and take on their own research initiatives in the Montessori curriculum. It prepares them very well to be adaptable and to work in society as it changes.
There's just something about it, you know, that sets you apart from others. I always tell my kids, you know, the one thing that my parents gave me was my education. You can take everything. I could lose my house, I could lose my job, I could lose my car. You could take everything and strip me down. But you know what I have? I have my education. My parents gave me that, and that you cannot take away. You will have the tools to rebuild no matter what. And that started at Montessori, and it continues. You know, I didn't get a PhD for nothing. You know, I mean, it starts there. That's why people who have PhDs, they love to learn, and that's why you strive.